सब गाइए। राधे राधे राधे
राधे गोविंद,
राधे 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 गोविंद,
राधे 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 गोविंद,
राधे 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 गोविंद, राधे 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 गोविंद, राधे 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 गोविंद,
राधे 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 गोविंद,
राधे 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 गोविंद। सब गाइए। राधे राधे राधे
राधे गोविंद,
राधे 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 गोविंद, राधे राधे राधे
राधे गोविंद,
राधे 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 गोविंद,
राधे 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 गोविंद,
राधे 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 गोविंद,
राधे 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 गोविंद,
राधे 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 गोविंद, राधे राधे राधे
राधे गोविंद,
राधे 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 गोविंद, राधे
राधे राधे राधे गोविंद,
राधे 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 गोविंद,
राधे 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 गोविंद,
राधे 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 गोविंद,
राधे 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 गोविंद,
राधे 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 कृष्ण मुकुंद,
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 राधे 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 गोविंद, राधे राधे
राधे राधे
कृष्ण मुकुंद, कृष्ण मुकुंद, राधे गोविंद,
राधे मुकुंद।
कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की
जय।
We'll do salutations to Bhagwan Ganesh, salutations to Saraswati Maya, Pujya Gurudev, Bhagwan Ram, Hanuman Ji. If you know these mantras, please join us. Gajananam Bhutganadisevitam Kapitjambu Phalsarbhakshanam Umasutam Shokvinashakaranam Namami Vigneshwar Padpankajam Yah Kundendu Tusharha धवला या शुभ वस्त्रावृता या वीणा वरदण्डमण्डिता या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शंकर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेष जाड्यापहा समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयम् नमामि चिन्मयं देवं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मवेद्वरम् लोकाभिरामम् रणरङ्गधीरम् राजीवनेत्रम् रघुवंशनाथम् कारुण्यरूपम् करुणाकरं तं श्रीरामचन्द्रं शरणं प्रपद्ये मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगम् जितेन्द्रियं धीमतां वरिष्ठम् वातात्मजं वानरयूथ मुख्यं श्रीरामदूतम् शिरसा नमामि। बोलो राम 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 सीता राम 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 बोलो राजा राम 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 सीता राम 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 राजा मंगल भवनया मंगलहारी प्रभु सदशरथ अजर बिहारी श्री राम जय राम
जय जय राम
सब गाइए
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
रघुकुल रीति सदा चली आई प्राण जाए बरु वचन न जाए श्री राम जय राम
जय जय राम
सत्संग विवेक न होई, राम कृपा बिनु सुलभ न सोई। श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम,
जय जय राम।
राम कथा के तेई अधिकारी, जिनके सत्संग गति अति प्यारी। श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम। गुरु बिनु भवनिधि तरही न कोई, जो निरंजन शंकर सम होई। श्री राम जय राम,
जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम।
नहीं कलिकर मन भजति विवेकु, राम नाम लंबन एकु। श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम। बोलो राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम। बोलो राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम। राजा राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम। राजा राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम। हरे राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम। हरे राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। Okay, let me welcome all of you to this satsang, these 3 days of satsang. And we are seeing a very famous and wonderful prasanga in Ramcharitmanas Aranyakand. It's called as ShabariPrasang. And it is one of those very moving episodes in Ramcharitmanas. And we have so many famous songs also regarding Shabari. We all grew up hearing Shabari. Of course, as children, we grew up hearing more about Shurpanakha. Because nowadays also the Bal Bihar and all, when you tell all who want to play Ram, nobody put their hand. All who want to play Ravan, they all put up their hand because the action is there. But children like those type of things. But as we grow, then we realize how wonderful these different characters are there in Ramcharitmanas and how much they can offer to our own life. So, here is one of them. This story starts, I think you might be having some copy in front of you, after Doha number 33 in the Aranyakand. And I'll tell you the background, you may not be having those lines. Bhagwan Sri Ram removed Kabandha, a Rakshasa who was living there in that Dandakaranya. And that Kabandha was actually a Gandharva who was given a shrap by Durvasa Muni. Durvasa is one of those persons who likes to give shrap. We have all types of characters in Ramcharitmanas, you know. So he gives shrap for anything. Until he finds that the Sudarshan Chakra is after him. But anyway, he gets angry very fast, and that also has its place. But anyway, he gave a shrap to this Gandharva, and he became this Kabandha Rakshasa. And Bhagavan removed that Kabandha, and then he changed back into his Rakshasa body. And that time, it is Kabandha, that is not there in this Ramcharitmanas. Kabandha is there, this part is not there now. Which part? Kabanda tells to Bhagwan Ram, this is the Valmiki Ji's Ramayana, tells to Bhagwan Ram that in this ashram, there is one Chiranjivini who is living there, her name is Shabari. And she is a sannyasini. The word used in Valmiki Ramayana there is Shramani, sannyasini, a female ascetic, like that. So Bhagwan first hears about Shabari from Kabanda there in Valmiki Ramayana. Here, Tulsidas ji writes different thing. See, now we'll see. You have that in front of you. Shabari dekhi Ram greh aaye Muni ke bachan samujhi jiya bhaaye Shri Ram Jaya Ram
Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama
Shabari dekhi Ram greh aaye Muni ke bachan samujhi jiya bhaaye
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Bolo Ram 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 Sita Ram 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 Bolo Ram 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 Sita Ram 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 Raja Ram 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 Sita Ram 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 Raja Ram 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 Sita Ram Ram Ram
Syavar Ramachandra ki jai. Kabir Sahib has written a very nice doha at one place. See this. Kabir man nirmal bhaya jaisa ganga neer tab paachi lag hari phire कहत कबीर 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 मन निर्मल भया जैसा गंगा नीर तब पाछी लग हरि फिरे कहत कबीर कबीरा कहत कबीर कबीरा Kabir Kabir. Kabir Sahib says that he has made his mind pure. Kabir man nirmal bhaya jaisa Ganga neer, like the pure waters of Ganga, And now he is not running after God anymore. He just made his mind pure and he is not running after Bhagwan anymore. Tava paachi lag hari fire, kahta Kabir, Kabir. Bhagwan is running after him and telling Kabir, Kabir, you wait, like that. And in this Ramcharitmanas, we have so many devotees like this. Bhagwan walked all the way from Ayodhya to Ganga Tir to meet Kevat. Bare feet Bhagwan walked also to meet Kevat and give him mukti. He has to walk and come there. The great Raghu, I don't know if you know, the great Raghu, who is the great-grandfather of Bhagwan Ram. So Bhagwan Ram, Dasharatha Ji Maharaj, Aja, then Raghu, then Dilip, like that going. So Raghu once had given a chariot given this Pushpak Viman to Kuber. And Ravan went and beat up Kuber and whatever, bullied him and took that chariot. Ravan was like that only, beat up and bully and everything. In Trinidad language you say every rope, the longest rope has an end also. Like that. So Ravan was that type. He bullied and beat up this Kubir and took away that Pushpak Viman. So Raghu had given. When Raghu heard, he took out an arrow from Ayodhya. He took out an arrow and fitted it on his bow and chanted a mantra and was about to release that arrow from Ayodhya to finish that Ravan in Lanka. And because of this lineage, Raghu is capable of doing it also. And that time, Brahmaji came and he told, no, leave it. Brahmaji told that I have written on Ravan's forehead. I had to write 10 times. I've written on Ravan's forehead that he has to be removed by Bhagwan Ram. Because when Bhagwan Ram comes, he has to come and give mukti to all of these people going all the way to Lanka. So he walked from there and came to give mukti to each one of them. Why? Because like Kabir Sahib said, Kabir man nirmal bhaya. They made their minds pure. And this is the only real teaching of Ramcharitmanas, I tell you. Any devotee who has made his mind pure, he brings Bhagwan Ram under his control also. That devotee. He has to run after Marich. Run till he starts sweating. Run to give him mukti, like that. This is Prabhu Shri Ram, how he cares so much for the devotee only. And like that, now he came. Tulsidas ji writes here, Shabari dekhi Ram griha aaye. Shabari dekhi. Now see, every day she was cleaning that path. She was sweeping. Every day. You all know the stories and all, huh? Shabari samar rasta aayenge Ram ji. Shabari samar rasta aayenge Ram ji. Shabari samar rasta aayenge Ram ji. धन्य जीवन बनाएंगे राम जी. मेरा भी धन्य जीवन बनाएंगे राम जी. शबरी सवार रास्ता आएंगे राम जी. सवार रास्ता आएंगे राम जी. मेरा भी धन्य जीवन आएंगे राम जी. मेरा भी धन्य जीवन बनाएंगे राम जी. सवार रास्ता आएंगे राम जी. Like that every single day, cleaning the path, cleaning the leaves and thorns and rocks and pebbles and bringing fruits for Bhagwan Ram. And thinking, as the Guru said, 10,000 years, Rishis say. In Treta Yuga, this is 10,000 years she did this.
Oh my God.
She came there, she was a princess in her previous life, a queen. And she had love for saints, sadhus, mahatmas. And because she was confined, restricted in the palace as a queen, she did not get that opportunity to have darshan of saints. Tulsidas writes in Balkan about darshan of saints. नयन ही संत दरस नहीं देखा श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम नयन संत दरस नहीं देखा श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम लोचन मोर पंख करी लेखा श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय रघुराम जय रघुराम जय सीताराम जय सीताराम श्यावर रामचंद्र की जय. Those eyes that have not feasted themselves on saints, those eyes are like the eyes on the peacock feather. The eyes on the peacock feather, what they do? Nothing. They're just there. So, she was like that. She wanted to have darshan of saints, and the confines of the palace restricted her from having darshan of saints. And in her next life, she was born as this Shabari in a Bhil clan in the forest dwellers, like that. And her father was used to hunt for a living, and that culture and everything is like that. And then it was time for her to get married. And of course, in those type of places, they get married very young also. 12, 13, whatever. It was time for her to get married. And she saw that her father was bringing so many animals. And she was wondering what was going on. And then she asked that father, why are all these animals coming? Oh no, for your marriage tomorrow, we have to kill all of these animals and feed all the guests. We'll have to feed all our guests now for the marriage. And she thought, oh, what a thing. The preface of my life, which is my marriage life, the preface of my marriage life will now be underlined by slaughter only. Night time she ran away from there. She ran away from that home. And she came to this Matanga Rishi ashram. And she realized all sannyasis, sadhus, brahmacharis, all they're there in that ashram. And for so many reasons, she could not enter that ashram because women were not allowed in the ashram. Second thing, she belonged to this Bhil clan, and she thought, okay, I will stay outside and eating fruits and berries and all from trees. And mornings she used to get up and clean the path there and remove all the leaves and all of that. And the Rishi found that one day, second day, this path is clean, Matanga Rishi. Matanga Rishi found that everything is clean and nice. What is going on here? 2 days, 3 days, you will find it funny, After a few days passed well, he decided, I will see. And he got up early. Some stories say he sent a brahmachari. But I think he wanted to see himself, And he found that he was cleaning. Tu kaun ho beti? He asked. Who are you? She, of course, stepped back because the Rishi... people are brought up in so many different ways. We'll see that. She stepped back and she said, no, you should not come close to me. No, you don't worry. I just now I call you Beti na. You? And he asked and she told him that story of she ran away from home. and I know I cannot come inside that ashram. He said, you come in that ashram. And he built a little kutia for her. He'll build a little kutia for her, he said also. She said, no, but all the other rishis, they will disown you, because of me. That rishi was so nice. He told, if they disown me for my daughter, it is okay. Let them disown me. He adopted her like his own daughter. And therefore we see this line now. The rishi, when he was about to give up his body, he told, you stay here and you chant the name of Bhagwan Ram. And one day, Bhagwan Ram himself will come and bless you. He will give you darshan himself. And she stayed there and remembered Ram every day. Chanted the name of Bhagwan Ram. Cleaned the path for Bhagwan Ram. Collected fruits for Bhagwan Ram. Like that. Every single day. And that's why I told you, the tradition has it 10,000 years. Because when Bhagwan Ram came, she was an old lady. And when she came there, she was marriageable age. So in this Treta Yuga, because Ravan also ruled for a long time. So this was going on for way before. And therefore, this very famous line, Shabari dekhi Ram griha aaye, Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram. Muni ke bachan samujh jiya bhaaye, Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram, Jaya Raghu Ram, Jaya Raghu Ram, Jaya Sita Ram, Jaya Sita Ram. Shabari dekhi Ram griha aaye. Ram griha aaye. Rama came to her house. And Bhagwan Ram had taken a vow not to go to anybody's house. When they had to crown Sugriv, he sent Lakshmana there. When they had to crown Vibhishana, he sent Lakshmana there. He never went. He had taken a vow not to go to anybody's house. And in the Raghukul, you all know that thing. Raghukul riti sada chali aaye, pran jai baru bachan na jaaye. Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram. Raghukula riti sada chali aayi, pran jai baru bachan na jai. In this Raghukul, they'll give up their life, but they'll not give up their word. And now Bhagwan has given word already, I will not go to anybody's house. And now Shabari dekhi Ram griha aaye. Bhagwan Ram goes back on his words many times in Ramcharitmanasa. And that is for the benefit of the devotees. Wherever the devotee is concerned, he raises his hand in Aranyakanda, the same kanda, and he tells, I will remove every Rakshasa from this earth. And not only not remove Vibhishan, he gave him Lanka also. He gave him Sharan, gave him Lanka, like that. So he keeps on telling. The most, those of you who study Ramcharitmanas, the most interesting one is, he tells, tomorrow, because this Sugriv had forgotten his promise to help Bhagwan find Sitaji. And he tells Lakshmana, the same arrow with which I killed Bali, same arrow I will kill this fellow tomorrow. And then in the next line, he tells, you go there and scare him, he's my friend. It is also said there, which is a very nice thing he said. He said, I will kill him tomorrow. Kali. He uses the word tomorrow. But the way to get out of that is tomorrow never comes. And when he had to kill Bali, he said, I'll kill him with one arrow. And he never said tomorrow. Like that. But for Sugriv, he said tomorrow. Anyway, Bhagwan Ram goes back on his words for the sake of the devotee. For devotee. So, Shabari dekhi Ram griha aaye. And Muni ke bachan samuji jiya bhaye. And here also, Shabari dekhi Ram griha aaye. Tulsidas ji doesn't write. See, she was cleaning that path, expecting him to walk on that path, so that I'm removing all the thorns and pebbles and everything, dried leaves and all that. And Tulsidas ji does not say that Bhagwan Ram walked on that path which Shabari cleaned. There's no mention of any path or anything. Shabari dekhi Ram grih aaye means she saw Ram standing in her house. And when Sant Mahatmas, they sit and they discuss these things. Tulsidas ji doesn't write anything about how Bhagwan Ram got there. All she is seeing is Bhagwan Ram in front of her, like that. And they say that Bhagwan Ram just appeared there, because there is no saying that he walked there, or he ran there, or what. It is as though he just appeared right there in front of Shabari. She just saw he standing there, like that. Shabari dekhi Ram grihai. And then what happened to her mind? Oh, Muni ke bachan samuji jiya bhai. Bhagwan Ram, Lord of the universe, Paramatma, the Sarva Vyapi, Sarva Shaktiman Prabhu, is standing in front of her. And that time, she forgot Bhagwan Ram. Her mind went to that? Muni, that Guru, Matanga Rishi. Prabhu, aap thodi der ke liye khare rahiye. Means you stand there, stay. Now I have to remember my Guru. You please stand for some time. Mind went totally away to that Guru. How in this tradition, this Guru is given such a position. Guru Govind dono khade काके लागू पाए बलिहारी गुरु आपने गोविंद दियो बताए. We first will prostrate to that Guru also, in front of Bhagwan also, in place of Bhagwan, prostrate to Guru. And then she told Prabhu, I clean the path every day for you. I collected fruits for you. I chanted your name every day. I remembered you. I did smaran. I did everything. And you came today to give me darshan because I have done all of this karma. One after the next. I have done for 10,000 years this karma. You came to give me this darshan. But till this day, I can't. Till to this day, I can't fathom. I did nothing for that Guru. I did nothing and he blessed me to get your darshan. See the greatness of this Guru and this tradition. We can tell, he even tells Geet Raj, that is all because of your karma only. Geet, I came to give you darshan. Very clearly he tells, karma. And what did I do for that Guru for him to bless me, to take me, to house me, to give me this boon so that one day I will see you? Nothing I did. I came there for 2 days. Shabari could not bear when she saw Charana Lapatai, Tulsidas, right? She falls on the feet of Bhagwan like that. Muni ke bachan samuji jiya bhai, sarasija lochan, bahu bisala, seeing his lotus eyes and his big hands like that. You'll see Bhuj pralambakan jarun lochan प्रलम्बकन् जारुणलोचन श्यामलगात प्रणत भवमोचन श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम बोलो राम 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 सीता राम 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 बोलो राम 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 सीता राम 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 राजा राम 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 सीता राम 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 राजा राम 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 सीता राम 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 Syamar Ramachandra ki jai. When Vibhishan comes to Bhagwan Ram, Vibhishan sees Bhuja Pralamba Kanjaruna Lochan, his huge arms like this. You'll go there in Vibhishan Sharanagati and you'll see. And so first he sees Bhagwan big arms like this. And then his lotus eyes. And here Shabari is reverse. Sarasi Jalochan. She sees his lotus eyes. And his huge arms like that. His big arms. And see all devotees in this world are looking for some different thing from Bhagwan, isn't it? And looking for different things in this world. And Tulsidas ji writes way back down in Balkan, what is that? Uttarkand. Jinke rahi bhavna jaisi Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jinke rahi bhavna jaisi Prabhu Murat Tinh dekhi taisi Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jinke rahi bhavna jaisi Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Prabhu Murati Tin dekhi taisi Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Raghurama Jaya Sita Rama Jaya Sita Rama Syamar Ramachandra ki jai Jinke rahi bhavna jaisi Prabhu Murati tin dekhi taisi. That whatever this devotee has in his heart and however he conceptualizes Bhagwan and whatever he looks for in that Bhagwan, that only Bhagwan reflects for him only or manifests for that person. And so the devotees have their own, actually this is called as Goptritva Varnam. Everybody has to have some kind of personal secret relationship with Bhagwan. All of us. And that we should not be talking with other people also. That is, even spouse. We should not be, everybody, because I am first and foremost related to Bhagwan, not to the people in this world. Because I came alone only and I live. Aaye bhi akela.
Jaye bhi akela, rahenge bhi.
Very good. So, our primary relationship is with Bhagwan. And so we should always have that thing. And then the way we think about Bhagwan and the way we conceptualize Bhagwan and the way we, relate to him, he will relate to us in the same way. So now she sees, why? Because she sees his lotus eyes. Because the eyes beam compassion, And here is Shabari who had lived on the fringes. Here is Shabari who comes near the ashram and thinks, I'm not worthy to to go into that ashram. I'm not worthy. So, such people who have been made to feel like this by society, such people require compassion. And Vibhishan, on the other hand, he's kicked out by Ravan. He needs protection. He kicked out from home. So he needs somebody to protect him. So he sees these big arms of protection of Bhagwan, like that. Like that, every devotee has his own things that he seeks in Bhagwan or sees in Bhagwan and all that kind of thing. Syam Gaur Sundar Do Bhai, Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Sabari Pari Charan Lapatai, Shri Ram Jaya Ram,
Jaya Jaya
Prem Magan Mukh Bachan Na Aava, Shri Ram Jaya Ram,
Jaya Jaya
Puni Puni Pad Saroj Sir Nava, Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram. Prema Magana Mukh Bachan Na Aava. Seeing the two of them, Syama Gaur Sundar Do Bhai, Sabari Pari Charan Lapatai, Prema Magana Mukh Bachan Na Aava. No words could come to her mouth. Actually, that is a very good sign of love, really. Bhakti is like that, And then you see, when the Muni Gyanis, when they meet Bhagwan, you'll see throughout this Ramcharitmanas, they all sing stuti. Big stuti, nice compositions and all of that sort of thing. And now Shabari is meeting. She cannot sing any stuti or any such thing. She doesn't know any of this, all of these big words and all of that. At the end of this, Bhagwan gives 9 types of devotion to Shabari. And he tells that if this person has only one of those type of devotion, that person is dear to me. One of the 9. Am I there? You have all 9. And it means your heart is stringing with 9 types of devotion for me. What better stuti is that than all the stuti that all people write and all. When that heart is stringing with 9 types of devotion for Bhagwan. That is the best stuti. Because where is Bhagwan? Right there only. And 9 types of devotion. So there is no need for Shabari to have any of these types of devotion also, to have any of these stuti also. She could not, no words could come to her. In other words, her heart was speaking louder than her mouth. With 9 types of devotion. That is the idea. Puni Puni Pada Saroja Sirnava. See how Tulsidas has strung the words also so nicely together. If you study word by word, you will realize so many things. Puni Puni Pada Saroja Sirnava. Again and again, I want you to see those words. Again and again, Pada and then Saroj and Sir Nava. Saroj means lotus. And lotus on the 2 sides, Pada is there on one side and Sira is there on one side. It's called a Dehli Dipanyaya. It means to say, she bowed her lotus hair on his lotus feet. Because later on you will see he's calling her Bhamini. Bhamini several times. Bhamini, Bhagwan reserves this name. Nowhere in Ramcharitmanas he calls like this to anybody. He reserves this word for her. One who is resplendent with the consciousness of Paramatma. Bhamini. He calls, he himself. So, and then Kabanda has already told, there's a sannyasi there, female ascetic, she is there. Sannyasini is there in that ashram. Valmiki ji writes. And you should go there, Prabhu. He was telling, you should go there and release her from this body because she has been worshipping you all her life. You should go and release her from... So everybody, even a Rakshasa knew before This state that Shabari had ascended to, like that. So, when people read the words, saints and sages read the word there, Tulsidas ji, or some of them restrict the word Saroj for her hair only. Her lotus head on his feet. Like that. She bowed. And then Sadar Jal Le Charana Pakhari. She brought, now see, Sadar Jal means simple water. Whatever Sadar Jal you want to, interpretation is there for all of these things from Bhakti Marg so nicely. Bhagavan Shri Ram had his feet washed 3 times in this Ramcharitmanas. Dasharath ji Maharaj, Janak ji Maharaj washed for that wedding. And he said he brought rose water in a golden vessel to Raja The and washed his feet. And then our Kevat washed his feet with a wooden, it is written there, Kathavata, wooden vessel and Ganga Jal. And now Shabari has nothing. So Tulsidas ji only has one word there, Sadar Jalalai. Sadar, Sa-Adar also means with her tears, because with so much of reverence and so much of love and so much of bhakti for Bhagavan Ram, with all of that reverence, her tears came down and she washed his feet with her tears only. Sadar Jalalai. She evoked that tears to wash his feet. Puni Sundar Asana Baithari. Because, see, there it is, everywhere it is being told. And here you don't see anything about any vessel, you don't see anything about any type of water, nothing. In other places you see. He'll bring, and he's written very clearly, he brought a wooden vessel and all that. So Sadar Jalalai Charan Pakhare Puni Sundara Asana Baithari, and gave a beautiful asan. Beautiful asan means what? In the forest, what beautiful asan will be there? So it means all the wonderful flowers and all she had collected and everything there, and made a beautiful place for him to sit. And then comes that very famous verse.
सुरस अति ये राम कहु आने राम, ये राम कहु आने, प्रेम सहित प्रभु खाए बारंबार बखानी सिया बर रामचंद्र की जय शरणम, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय शरणम।
Kandamoola phala surasa ati de Ram kahuani. She brought roots and fruits and all nice things for Bhagavan Ram, and she gave. And Prabhu prema sahita khaye. Bhagavan with so much love he ate. And barambar bakhani. It is said once he went to in Ayodhya, he went to eat by somebody, and that person after eating, how was it? He said the one by Shabari was better. How he could tell some other person also. Barambar bakhani. All the way in Ayodhya he was telling about it. Hi. It is also said that, now see, Tulsidas doesn't write that she tasted. But Tulsidas is a genius poet, you know. He's a genius poet, I tell you. The more and more you study this Ramcharitmanas, the more and more you realize he could not be an ordinary jiva. Genius, sheer genius. He said, Kanda Moola Phala Surasa Ati. Means the fruits and everything that she got was so full. I asked this to a Mahatma Ji in Banaras at one time, how everybody says that, she tasted it, and Tulsidas Ji doesn't write this thing. He said, yes, you see there, Surasa, how she knew it was so sweet. So he, without writing it, he writes it, that she tasted it. In the Bhaktamala, it is written though, directly that she tasted it. So in some places, see, Valmiki Ji doesn't write, Tulsidas Ji doesn't write, Adhyatma Ramayana doesn't write that she tasted. But in other places, it is written there, that she tasted and then gave it. And now Lakshmana got angry, so Lakshmana doesn't like anybody. And she looked at, she is giving Bhagwan Ram Prabhu. It is said that she also had Vatsalya Bhav. Shabari's Bhakti is Vatsalya Bhav. Bhagwan Ram, like her, and the mother also gives to that son. And when giving Lakshmana, what is this? And then she saw Lakshmana's face, of course, his eyebrows will go up and his mouth will twist and all that, And then she gave one to him also. Lakshmana took that thing and threw it. Threw it so far, it is said in the folklore that is the fruit that fell in Dhaulagiri and grew a Sanjeevani Bhuti, which later on had to save his life.
Wow.
Yeah. So, see, something coming from Shabari's heart could only be Sanjeevani Bhuti. What else should it be? Yeah. And Lakshmana not knowing this thing. Prema Sahita Prabhu Khaye Barambar Bakhani. Again and again, then Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama 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 Pani Jori Aage Bhai Khadi Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Prabhu hi bilo ki priyati baadhi Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Kehi vidya stuti karo tumhari Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Adham jati mai jaramati bhari Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Adham te adham adham ati nari Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Tin mah mein mati mand aghari Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Raghurama Jaya Raghurama Jaya Sita Rama Jaya Sita Rama Syavar Ramachandra ki jai Pani Jori Aage Bhai Thari means she stood in front with unable to express anything. Because if the heart is speaking so loud with 9 types of devotion, then there is no need to. But then she asked also, Kehi vidhi astuti karo tumhari? In which way can I do stuti for you, praise you? It means I am not capable of praising you. I am not qualified also to praise. How actually this is the mark of devotion. The insignia of devotion is simplicity, and all devotees in this Ramcharitmanas, you will see that every devotee feels that he is really not qualified to get Bhagavad Darshan. Anybody who feels that he is qualified to get Bhagavad Darshan, that means his devotion is not yet ripened. Even Vibhishan is asking, you think Prabhuji, you think Bhagavan Ram will give me darshan? And this person who is worthless in every sense, he'll give me darshan. All devotees doubt the capacity like this, whether the Lord will give them devotion. Sugriv also, same thing. Here, she tells Adam mein, Jaramati, what kind of praises I can ever give to you? And see, the lines are very moving lines also. Adam, how many times he says it? Adam, Adam, Adamate, Adam Atinari. 4 times Adam, she's telling. From all standpoint, I am the lowliest of the low. And then Matimand, dull-witted. And woman also. For anybody in a civilization to come to this type of understanding, think what a severe blow that civilization had to have given that jiva. How that civilization will not suffer? When a civilization treats its own people like this, so that she comes in front of Bhagwan also and is telling to the Lord that I am the lowliest of the low and all that kind of thing. It means that this psychological wound is being carried, and the psychological wound would have come from we ourselves, isn't it? From our own society. So, Bhagwan has to see Tulsidas, what a great social reformer he is. Tulsidas has to make such a devotee also Bhagwan's greatest devotee, to see how the Lord, through the Ramcharitmanas, how the Lord treats such a person also. And his reply is just amazing. So we have to see all of these things. While it is a great grantha on bhakti, it is a tremendous text on social reformation and rehabilitation. It's amazing. The number of things that he achieved simultaneously in this text is stupendous. This is one of them. About Bhagwan having, see, Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavi Hastini Shuni Chaiva Shvapakecha Pandita Samadarshina. The wise one sees the one Paramatma in all things and all beings. So to give life to that, to give, teeth to that, credence to that Bhagavad Gita statement and all, Bhagwan Ram, in this Ramcharitmanas is actually a commentary on Gita. Maybe one day we'll do that topic. So, to give credence to the Bhagavad Gita, Tulsidas Ji has to make Bhagwan Ram and Shabari come together and see how Bhagwan will treat such a person who has been pushed to the fringes of psychologically society. Like that. So, his reply is there, and then you will see now. He tells very nicely.
कह रघुपति सुनो भामिनी बाता, मानव एक भगति करनाता। श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम। जाति पाति कुल धर्म बड़ाई, धन बल परिजन गुण चतुराई। श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम। भगतिहीन नर सोहै कैसा, बिनु जल बारिद देखिए जैसा। श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम। बोलो राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम, बोलो राम
सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. Kah Raghupati sunu bhamini bata. Bhamini word I told you, how he reserved this word for Shabari. And Bhamini means one who really glows, shines resplendently with the power of consciousness, like that. Bhamini. Bha means to shine in Sanskrit. So in a light of consciousness shining, is Bhamini. Mano ek bhagati karanata. In this world really, people may think this and people may think that and all that kind of thing, but I only consider one relationship in this world. You may come up with other things, but Bhagavan himself is telling, I only consider one relationship, and that is relationship of love, bhakti, and nothing else. People try all sorts of other things in this world, like we'll buy our way into Brahmalok, people try all sorts of things with Bhagavan, I tell you. One man was asking Bhagavan, Prabhu, 1 million years is like only 1 second to you, na? 1 million years is like a second. Bhagavan said, yes. $1 million is only like 1 penny to you. Bhagavan said, yes. He said, Prabhu, give me a penny, na. Bhagavan said, wait a second, na. I'll give it. People try all sorts of things with this Lord, I tell you. But Bhagavan only considers one thing, He doesn't consider any other thing. We may come, and then he tells also in the next line there, Jati pati kula dharma badai dhana bala parijana guna chaturai. That's chaturai. That fellow was trying that thing just now. That thing is called a chaturai. People have all sorts of wonderful things. One man was telling, in our religion, when we get our salary, we give 10% to Bhagavan. Then another fellow said, what 10%? We give 20%. Then that man said, nothing. When we get our salary, we take the whole salary and we throw it up for Bhagavan. And we said, Prabhu, whatever you want, take it. And whatever you don't want, let it come back down. So we give the whole thing also to Bhagavan and all. And in Chaturai like that, no such thing will work. Nothing works before Bhagavan. He has the last say and last laugh. Who laugh last, laugh best, like it is said. So none of this Chaturai, Jati, all this caste and all the things that we know, Bhagavan really doesn't have any consideration for any of them. Jati. See all the words. How many words? Now, that's why I told you Tulsidas is a reformer. Social reformer. I actually, I was using a different terminology for all these years. I use the terminology, he's a social engineer. He does social engineering. But only recently somebody told me that thing means something else in this country. Social engineering means people twist things to suit them. They engineer things to suit themselves and their agenda and all of that sort of thing. So, I social reformer. Say. So, because society, even in Tulsidasji's time, Bhagavan Shankaracharya is way before, even in his time, Brahmaji had to come and tell him about all of this caste and all of that kind of thing, isn't it? When in the Manisha Panchakam story, all of you will be knowing. Like that. So, Jati, Pati means all my lineage and how I come down from, like that. Lineage. And Kula, my family. I belong to this well-known family here, like that. Dharma means all how many yajnas I have done and how many havan and homa and how many people I've invited and all the things which I did following the Vedas and all, how many cows I have given back in the day. Cows and Barai means my status in society, which rung of the ladder I am standing. Like that. Dhana, and how much wealth. None of it Bhagavan pays any. Bala, Pelwan ki tarah. Political power and all sorts of power people have. Bala, Parijana, all my circle. I know this one and know that one. I can pull strings. Guna, all great qualities I have developed. That also. That is why the Upanishad says, no? Na karmana, na prajaya, dhane, na tyagya. Or what is that? Na medhaya, na bahuna shrutena. Like all of these things. I am a good listener. I do pakka shravanam every day. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu. We cannot go on telling Bhagavan, I did this and I did that. And not only Bhagavan. This Ramcharitmanas, we should not tell anybody. That I've done this and I have developed this and I acquired that and I do that. In Lanka Khan he says, I'll tell you. See, we should not be telling anybody. How serious that thing is. This guna means I have developed some good quality, I have done some good thing. He says, Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram, 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 Chi Jahini Si Char Arurati, Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram, Nij Mukh Kahe Sukrit Jehi Bhati, Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram, 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 Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram. He says, when the war is going on, how the Rakshasas were falling? Like flies. Flies mean like the Rakshasas were dying. Chi jahi nishichara din ar rati. The Rakshasas were dying day and night, falling like that. Huh? Day and night they were dying. And then the next line, how he connects? Like what? Nija mukh kahe sukrit jehi bhati. Just like when I tell with my own mouth all the good things I have done. How all the Rakshasas were? Falling down. Yeah, falling away. In the same way, when I tell all good things I have done. So if I develop any guna, any good quality or this and then I go on telling, then I did anything good like that. And Chaturai, I just told you about that. Huh? Bhagati narak so hai kaisa. How is this person who has no devotion? He is like a cloud with no water. A person with no devotion is like a cloud with no water. What is the value of the cloud? Only beauty. No other value. Cannot do anything for anybody. Like that. Alright. Now, Bhagavan, through all of his words like this, bringing so much of new teaching to the world in his time which was required and which is required today also, at all times. Huh? Now he goes on to give Shabari 9 types of devotion. But he'll give tomorrow. Huh? We'll see it from there tomorrow. Okay.